To my channel. I haven't been doing anything in a long time. To give you a small update, I'm married. I am living back in Owensboro, and it's COVID-19 in 2020. So it's just a lot of stuff going on. So I have been testing. I've been playing different decks and stuff like that. You probably see me on Dual Nexus, Madman 212. So here today I got a Tenyi deck profile. This is what I've been testing out, and this is what I have so far. I'm missing 2 cards at most, and right now I'm not playing proxies. I'm just playing the deck as it is right now until I order the pieces or get them, however I get them. But take a look at this team profile. Like, comment, subscribe, you name it. All right. So first card is the triple Tenyi Spirit Adhara. Basically your tuner. And what's good about all the Tenyi monsters is if you control no effect monsters on your side of the field, you can special summon them directly from the hand. So it's just basically, they have a Saber Dragon-esque effect, but you don't have to control you have to control no effect monsters. So you can have a vanilla monster or any monster that doesn't have an effect pretty much. So basically, I'm gonna just go, since I got all that disclaimed for all the Tenyi monsters, I'm just gonna go over their banishing effect. So for this one, you could banish him from your graveyard or from your hand, take a Tenyi monster other than itself, add it back to your hand. So it's just recyclable plays for monsters that are banished. Next is triple of the Shita, I can't pronounce these, so I'll just say the water one. This one is whenever one of your vanilla monsters gets destroyed by battle or by card effect, I believe. Let me read it real quick. I think it's by card effect too. Destroyed by battle or by card effect, yep. You get to banish this from your hand or from your graveyard, special summon that monster, and if you do, destroy a monster on your opponent's side of the field, which is really good, especially if your opponent beats over your monk or beats over your berserker, and then you just basically get it back for free and blows up stuff. Next is 2 of the fire. Is basically if you target your non-effect monsters, you can banish him, negate, and destroy. Next is the wind. The wind has like a collude effect where you can banish it, and you can lose your, the opponent's monster loses 1500 attack, which ain't bad. So it makes your weaker vanilla monsters stronger. Next is 2 of the dark Vishuddha, and it basically compulses a card back into the hand. So it basically gets over any set cards or any big monsters your opponent controls. Then I have 2 of the light, Asuna. He's one of my favorites. I like the fact that he can banish himself, special summon a Tenyi monster, accept himself from your deck, and you can just basically banish him, special this one, or you get the tuner, special in the tuner, have him in hand, banish it, and because you control the face up non-effect monster, banish him, get Vishuddha, make Berserker Draco. That thing is nice. I do have 1 Mare. I do plan on playing 2. This is one of the cards I'm talking about, because this card with Shaman makes your plays really, really good, and it makes it more explosive. Then other stuff, I play triple Effect Veiler and double Ash, and that's pretty much all the monsters I play. Let's see, put the record there. I like that fill center. All right. So for the spells, I play triple Heavenly Dragon Circle. This card is really good, especially for the fact that it's a field spell. It just basically takes one of your worm monsters and you add another worm monster from your deck to your hand. If you tributed a non-effect worm monster, you get to special summon the same monster, you add it to your hand. And then if this card is sent to the graveyard, if this card's in your graveyard, you can banish it, search for a Tenyi card. So that searches out any of the Tenyi monsters and the Tenyi trap card and the field spell as well. So, and I also play Vessel, which is basically the Foolish Burial. And then if you control a non-effect monster, you get to add one card with a different attribute, or add one worm monster with a different attribute from your deck to your hand. So it's just basically more combos to go with, especially if you have like Monk on the field and then you play this, you send your Mare or send your Water Guy or send whatever team monster you feel like would be best. And then I play the one field spell. I'm about to bump that up to 2 and take out Terraforming. But for now, this is basically 1 for right now. It protects your vanilla monsters. And then whenever your opponent special summons a monster that's an effect monster, while you control a set or a face up non-effect monster, you draw 2 free cards. Chain back. And then other spells to play: Pot of Desires for draw power, the Pot of Avarice to recycle, play Foolish, play Monster Reborn, play Terraforming, and I play World Legacy Succession. I didn't want you right there. Okay, there we go. And then I do play 6 Traps. I play 2 Solemn Strike. They're good for pendulums, and they're good, just a good card all around. 2 Infinite Impermanence, good hand trap. And then I played Solemn Warning and 1 Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi. I like to take this out and put that in there. It's good, especially if you have a non-effect monster on board, negates stuff. Doesn't destroy it, it negates it. But the other effect I like is you can, if it gets destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you get a free vanilla monster from the extra deck, which is pretty nice. And my thing to get out is what I'm about to show you in a little bit. So that's pretty much the deck, the main deck. Extra deck, I play triple Monk. You gotta play triple Monk to get to your plays. Play double Shaman. Shaman is really good to play and it's really good to see. She basically brings back your worm monsters from your graveyard, aka Mare. And then if you have a vanilla monster, and I think it's just like whenever it's declares attack while with your non-effect monsters, you can target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. So while it's on board with Monk, you attack, pop a card, and then go from there. You play the 1 Berserker. It goes really well with the Tenyi Spirit, Saharia, whatever you call it. It's really good with that. I play the 1 Draco Masters of the Tenyi. So if you have no other outs and you have like a whole bunch of vanilla monsters, this card's really good for late game, so it can pop monsters and you can just swing. This is the one I'm talking about right here. This guy basically, just whenever you control a non-effect monster, your effect monsters are protected. So it protects himself while you control Berserker or Monk. Or Length, whatever this guy is. Also, whenever your opponent has monsters on board, you can target, and it's a quick effect. Target a monster your opponent controls, you get a token with the stats of the attack. And then other Link monsters, I play the Lin Fo something, I don't know how to pronounce that thing. I do play Apollosa, which is good. Link Karibo, so that way you can make your Berserker a lot better, especially with a Memory token. I play Boral Sword. Boral Sword is one of my other favorite monsters to play. Then I do play the Draco Berserker of the Tenyi, go into him, destroy stuff, banish it, especially when your opponent's monsters activate an effect that banishes the monster. And then when he attacks effect monsters, he gains their attack and goes for a second attack, which is really good and he's really beefy. I do play the Boral Savage. Boral Savage is a really good card. And then lastly, I do play 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Because once Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you get this free vanilla beater, and it's crazy. But overall, this is my deck, guys. Tell me what you like about it. Tell me what you think. Just leave a comment down below. If you like this deck, what would you suggest? Just like and subscribe. I thank you guys.